A lot of Chelsea's business in the past 12 months can be put into the jury's out category. There are very few certain success stories. Enzo Fernandez looks good, but still divides opinion on how he dominates and impacts games. His price tag doesn't help. Moises Caicedo has been largely solid enough and tends to go under the radar, perhaps as he should do at times, but isn't and probably will never fulfill the £115 million price tag, simply due to how modern football truly values players. Nicolas Jackson is a relative bargain for £30 million, but still isn't rated in wider circles, despite a promising first 6 months in England. The list goes on. Robert Sanchez has been okay, but nothing more. Same with Axel Disasi, and couldn't Trevoh Chalobah have been better? Mykhailo Mudryk is a whole other can of worms, but there's something there to work with at least. The only one that has really hit the ground running and created a fuss is Cole Palmgren. Most of these are splitting opinion and remain in need of more evidence before a final verdict. Then the same cannot be said of Chelsea's much forgotten but very important international loan spots. Of the 7 that are currently out all in Europe, it is debatable whether any of them have actually been worth it. Diego Moreira has pulled up no trees in the shocking Lions side. Keeper Arrizabalaga has been replaced as Real Madrid's second-choice goalkeeper. Gabriel Slonina is not having fun in Belgium. David Datro Fofana may well have his deal cancelled halfway through after a falling out, and managerial change in Germany. Romelu Lukaku is scoring goals in Rome, but is just taking up a slot. Really, he has no future at Stamford Bridge and simply can't be shifted. Angelo Gabriel is doing all right at RC Strasbourg, to be fair, but that's about the limit. Then there's Hakim Ziyech. 1 year ago the winger was close to a loan move to Paris Saint-Germain on deadline day. He was waiting in France for the deal to be completed, but was left out of the loop, whilst efforts to sign Enzo Fernandez took priority. He started just 3 days later against Fulham despite, we assume, wanting nothing more to do with the club after another failure to get what's best for him. No, after half a year in Galatasaray, where he was welcomed like a king, his time could be up again. With still 18 months left on his contract at Chelsea, he could be put back into footballing purgatory. It is reported that Ziyech's loan could be terminated, having played just 14 times in all competitions. His only 2 goals in the Champions League both came courtesy of Andre Onana's large helping hand, whilst 6 starts in 9 domestically is hardly too impressive. He has also struggled with injury, a continuation of issues that cost him a permanent move to the Saudi Pro League last summer. For Chelsea, it has been wasteful on more than one count. Not only could it cost them any chance of seeing him generate a transfer fee from Turkey, but it also leaves them with yet more to deal with in January, when there is already more pressing matters looking forward, and it has also taken up a chance abroad that could have been given to countless other young players in need of experience. Now in January, there is a chance to have a quick loan shuffle at Chelsea. Ziyech's return would open up a foreign slot that could be used for the potential ending of André Santos' own failed loan at Nottingham Forest. It is expected that he will come back to Stamford Bridge and may well depart again somewhere else that would possibly be limited to the Championship if an international spot isn't available, as he hasn't been able to prove his worth in England's top flight yet. Ziyech's future would also have to be solved. That could come via contract termination. Chelsea have shown willingness to do this, a possible mid-season sale, though where suitors would come from Chelsea is not take clear, on Tottenham or yet on Monday night in the Premier League.